Hello guys, this is Firul and I'm back for a new video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and subscribe to the channel for more videos each week. Links are in the description below. So yeah, today I want to talk about something that some people may have overlooked in the E3 footage. I don't know. What is this rune? What is it? So to talk about the unknown, we'll first talk about what we know of the runes in Breath of the Wild. So far, we've seen 6 runes in effect: the bomb, the square bomb, magnesis, stasis, cryonis, and the amiibo rune. What is the 7th rune? All runes that we've seen so far have 2 different roles. They can be used offensively or to solve puzzles and progress in the game. The bomb rune, standard and square bomb of course, can be used to blow up enemies, but it can also be used to blow up obstacles to progress in puzzle or finding secret items. The magnesis rune can be used to move big metal doors to open them, create bridges by moving platforms, or you can also lift heavy objects and drop them on enemies, like we've seen in the trailer. The stasis rune allows you to stop objects in time and hit them to let the object get momentum, so when it releases, the object just go flying. You can also freeze exploding barrels and hit them in the direction of the enemies, so the barrel goes straight to the enemies when unfreezed. The cryonis rune allows Link to create ice blocks from bodies of water, which Link can climb afterwards. It is also possible to shatter the blocks when aiming at them. It can be used to open doors, reach higher ground, lift platforms, and many other things. It can also lift enemies, which could make them unable to hit you or possibly squeeze them if there is a ceiling. The amiibo rune let the player summon Wolf Link from Twilight Princess. Wolf Link acts as a partner and helps the player for hunting and defeating enemies. The number of hearts that Wolf Link has depends on how many you ended up with at the end of the Cave of Shadows in Twilight Princess HD, when you save your progress in the amiibo. If you didn't use the amiibo for the Cave of Shadows, Wolf Link will have a specific number of hearts. He dies after taking too much damage of course, but can be resummoned. But now there's also a 7th rune. What is it? Many people online speculated that it could be the energy arrows we've seen in the game reveal trailer or in the Outside the Great Plateau gameplay at E3. Like Zelda said in our last discussion, they're obviously Sheikah related. But here's why I think the 7th rune is not the energy arrows. So far, we've seen 4 types of arrows: fire arrows, ice arrows, bomb arrows, and those energy arrows, let's call them that. All those arrows are shown in different slots in the arrows inventory, which suggests that the new energy arrows will also be stored there. Some people say that it's an upgraded version or a modified version of an already known rune. I think it's unlikely to happen, simply because it would have been revealed with the other rune associated with it, much like the bomb runes. Some say it could be an item like a hookshot or a boomerang. I admit it, that's what I thought in the beginning, but I don't think it's going to happen. If you watched my latest discussion video with Zelda, we talked about that unknown rune for a bit, and we agreed that we can't just see a hookshot made by the Sheikah Slate, same for a boomerang. I do believe that these items will return in their own way. Well, I hope so. It's good to notice that there was other slots in the important items inventory tab. Maybe those items will be stored there. Now for the ideas that could potentially be that mysterious 7th rune. My idea is that the rune could be something that could control enemies, or at least the weaker ones, and make them attack their friends and be on your side. It could be temporary, or until the enemy dies. It could also be used to control machinery or statues, similar to the Dominion Road in Twilight Princess, so it can be used to solve puzzles, and maybe you can even control guardians, cause why not? My other idea, which I think is not very likely to happen, but it would be that it's the reward for completing all the shrines. It could give you something really useful, the magic armor, for example. It could be used the same way as the magic armor in Twilight Princess or Wind Waker, but with the looks of Lanayru's love in Ocarina of Time. I don't think it's going to be the reward, as I think the reward is the gift of the 3-row, the green tunic. It is still possible that we'll have that magic armor who drains our rupees after all the shrines, but my bet is on the tunic, the Hylian shield, rather than the magic armor. There's also the fact that those armors would probably be in the armor inventory tab anyway. So what do you guys think the 7 runes gonna be? Is it gonna be another weapon? Is it gonna be replacing an item in other Zelda games like the hookshot or the boomerang? Is it gonna be an armor? Is it gonna be a defensive item? Is it gonna be an offensive item? So anyway, that was all for today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and this was Hero Farul, and I'll see you guys next week, where I'll play a Zelda game for you. If you have any question too, feel free to ask them, and I'll answer them in the video. Oh, and by the way, there's a poll running in my Twitter at what game you want me to play, so go vote, and next week this is gonna be the next video, so see ya and have a nice day.